So we're going to draw the Lewis dot structure for COF2, like in question number 10 for the homework. So the first thing we're going to do is tally up the number of electrons we have for the carbon, the fluorine, 2 fluorines, and an oxygen. So we're going to need a total of 24 electrons. And I decided that that's what the Lewis dot's going to look like. So there's going to be 8 electrons around the oxygen with a double bond to a carbon, 8 electrons around each of the fluorines with single bonds to fluorine. And now I'm going to have Chem draw that picture. So we're going to click on Draw Structure. And you're going to get an open window like that. And your window will have an A, and that's where you put in the names of the elements. So the first one I'm going to put in is a carbon. And now I need to have 2 single bonds to fluorine, so I'm going to use this symbol for the single bonds. So you see that carbon got a red box around it. So ChemDraw does that when there's something wrong with the structure that you drew. So just wait until we're done and hopefully that red box will go away. So I'm going to move my mouse until my carbon has a blue box around it, and I'm going to click once for the single bond to fluorine, once to the single bond to the other fluorine, and I need one more to make a double bond with my O. So let me make a double bond. So I'm going to click on double bond, right, to see how I get a blue box on the bond, and it turns it into a double. Now I need to put an oxygen on the end, so I go to A, and I go to the end of my double bond and see how I got a blue box. Click on it and put in a capital O. Then I want 2 sets of lone pairs on that O. So I go to my lone pair symbols and I click on it, go to the O, make it blue, and click once and twice. So that gives me 2 sets of lone pairs on my O. Now I'm going to put a fluorine at the end of those single bonds. So again, I move my mouse until I have a blue box, and then I put a capital F, and then I go to my other blue box on the next bond. If I double click, I'll put the same symbol in twice. Now my fluorine needs 3 sets of lone pairs. So I'm going to go to my lone pair symbol. I'm going to put the blue box on the fluorine and click it once, twice, 3 times, and it'll put 3 sets of double bonds. Same on the other side, get the blue box once, twice, 3 times. Now make sure that your window is completely full screen, so you'll need to click on that box. And then once you do that, then you will get to see the save and exit box at the bottom. So save and exit, and now the picture that you just made should appear right here. So I'm going to pretend like I did my other structure in the middle also, and then I'm going to say check my work, and it says that you have something wrong with my middle one, but my 2 end ones are correct.